and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm making a little brief video about how I was able to study abroad in Germany for free and how I sort of got into this position where I'm now making videos on German and American culture, and I'm studying German at the University of Virginia. If you've seen any of my past videos, then you'd know that I participated in this program called CBYX, and I lived in Germany for a full year, and then, sorry, I just hit this plant. I lived in Germany for a full year on this amazing scholarship that I can tell you guys about, and then I was actually able to go back this past summer and live there in Leipzig for a month. I'm just gonna try to summarize like my Germany experiences because a lot of times people ask, why are you so obsessed with Germany? Why did you choose to learn German? And what got you into this position? Because not many people learn German in the United States. So I guess to begin, and one of the main reasons what inspired me to make this video is CBYX. It stands for Congress Bundestag Youth Exchange, but in German, I think it's Parlamentarian Partnerschaft Program, but that could be wrong. So I just know it's pay in German. But essentially they send 250 Americans to Germany for a year and then 250 Germans to the United States. So it's a perfect exchange. And it was created after World War II to improve the relations between Germany and the United States. And the whole basis of the program through the State Department's perspective is to kind of create like cultural ambassadors who are young people but willing to learn about a new culture and experience what it's like to essentially grow up, at least for just 1 year, in another country. And I originally wanted to go to Spain, but I was looking up like costs associated and just different programs, stumbled across CBYX, and it was one of the best decisions of my life. Basically, you apply, you have to write some essays, you do some interviews, it's this whole process. I've got some other videos on the actual process itself, but afterwards they make their selection of who gets to go to Germany, and it's such an amazing time. I was so lucky. I lived with the host family in Passau, and I went to a traditional like gymnasium. It was really crazy. I knew zero German at all. Like showed up, did not even know how to say "Hallo, ich heiße Montana." And now I am studying German at the University of Virginia. So I say that this whole program inspired me because the applications are actually open and anybody in high school in the United States and also Puerto Rico can apply. So I would really encourage you, if this sounds interesting, they just increased the deadline. So I think applications are due on the 8th now. I know I probably should have made this video a little earlier. But on the German side, I'm not sure how applications work, but if you are a German interested in coming to the US for free, please look into that. I always post the links in every single YouTube video I make, so that information's below. Okay, where am I in my journey now? I went to Germany for my senior year of high school. I essentially graduated early, which I think is the easiest, but a lot of people in the program go anytime, like freshman, sophomore, junior, or senior year, and then there's a gap year option as well. Fortunately, I was during the COVID year, so 2019 to 2020. We got sent home early, and then I enrolled in the University of Virginia, where I'm studying business and German, so I have a double major, and I think it's really cool because the business school is sort of like a separate part of UVA, and then the like humanities college, the Humanities College of Arts and Sciences is a separate realm. I kind of have like the experience of both. I've loved the German department. They're so fun and small, and a lot of the professors are from either Germany or Switzerland. We don't have any Austrian professors, but we do have some Swiss professors, and we have so many events. Like Kaffeestunde is every week, and I always go. I'm like the only person who goes every week, but where we just speak German and drink coffee. It's really fun. And German society, so I try to find opportunities to be involved with learning German here at UVA. After my first year summer, so freshman year, I went back to Germany. I think that was when COVID died down. It was still a bit prevalent, and it's still prevalent now, but it died down a bit, so I was able to go back and visit my host family again. I traveled Berlin a bunch, and that trip was more like self-paid, so I'd saved up money for a flight. but because of like my host family being so nice and friends, I was able to stay with like connections in Germany, so I didn't have to pay as much for that, but that wasn't sort of scholarship related. I filmed so many YouTube videos that summer. I think the majority of my videos are probably from then. I came back to the United States, had a whole nother like year of regular school, and then this past summer I was able to go live in Leipzig. That was through DAAD, Deutsche Akademische Austauschdienst, and they provide a lot of scholarships to international scholars or international students, so not just the United States, all over the globe, to come to Germany and learn German or learn courses that help teach German. So the course that I actually took in Leipzig was DAAD, which my dumb butt did not know what DAAD meant. It's Deutsch als Fremdsprache. Teaching German as another language or as a foreign language. That was so cool, and I would encourage you guys to do that program as well if you have any interest in going to Germany. I think one part about DAAD that is different from CBYX is that you should have some like German background already. You should know at least, I think it's B1. I'm sure they have some programs where you don't have to have German as good as level B1 or B1, but it's easier to demonstrate like why you should deserve those scholarships if you have some like previous experience and knowledge with working in Germany or with the German language. On the other hand, the majority, I would say at least more than 50% of CBYX participants had no exposure to German prior to doing the program. And if you're hearing about this and you're like, I'm not in high school anymore, what could I do? There's actually a CBYX program for college students as well, where you can go and study abroad for free. It's so crazy. They paid for like flight, host family, visas, everything, and it was one of the best opportunities of my life. I think my mom asked me the other day if I could put like a price value on that, what would I do or what would I label it, and I had no answer because it was simply like one of the best years of my life, and there's no money value that I could actually give for that. One thing that I didn't say is like, this video is not at all sponsored, but it's something that I'm really, really passionate about, and going to Germany and living there and having the opportunity from CBYX is something that I can never say thank you enough for. The people who help you, I know Katie was the director for our year. I think she's still the director for our region at least. She was one of the best people in the world. She's so passionate about CBYX in general. I really want to demonstrate how passionate I am about it too, because if it wasn't for that program and if it wasn't for all these amazing experiences that I've been able to have in Germany, then my path would look so different now. When it comes to the future, I really hope to one day work there, maybe in Austria or Switzerland too. Next semester, I'll actually be studying abroad in Barcelona, which is super random and different, and I made that decision very last minute, but I'm gonna try to learn Spanish, like my original goal that brought me here. If I had to give one piece of advice, it's to take random risks. I never would have seen myself in this position, and I was actually very, very afraid when I was applying because I spoke no German. Like, I arrived in this school and I was taking organic chemistry in German. I don't know if I can say that I really took it because I understood nothing, but just all the little experiences that I never really was prepared for and where I felt so uncomfortable, those are the ones where I've grown most from, and those are the experiences that I kind of remember most and were most formative. So if you have an opportunity to take a risk, I would say go for it. And I want to thank you all for watching this video. This YouTube channel is something that is also like, sometimes I just forget about it, and then whenever I get a chance to actually look at the videos in the comments, it makes me feel so grateful and appreciative for just you guys and for how nice everyone is and supportive. There's been a lot going on in my life in this past year, and with like Christmas time coming, 1st of December, it's just so crazy to think that a whole another year has gone by. So I'm just feeling very thankful and grateful, and I wanted to say that for you all because I feel like I don't say it enough. Thank you guys so much. I hope this was a good little clarification video. When I make more and more videos, I kind of think like, I wonder how people think about them. Like, are they confused as to why I'm making them? Do they know like kind of why I'm studying German in the backstory? And so hopefully this helps a bit. Ich hoffe, ihr bleibt gesund. Bis nächste Mal und tschüss.